From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, the show brings you a matchup of division rivals. It's the St. Louis Cardinals going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Joined by my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Okay, Singy, he's got some extra swagger today after that monster performance in the last game. So much confidence in that swing.
No doubt about it, Boog. He did everything but drive the team bus back to the hotel. Looking forward to seeing if he can ride that wave.
First pitch coming your way next. And the right-hander with the good curveball, Yoshinobu Yamamoto. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They could move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
And we're underway in Detroit. The 0-1. In the air to left center. Suzuki on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Here's a Cardinals lineup now. And Chris, a great matchup in this one. An ace-caliber arm in the hill against a deep lineup.
You said it, Boog, and I'm really excited to see how this plays out. The kind of talent they'll be facing, these hitters have a tough task ahead of them. Should be really fun to watch, though.
Yamamoto, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against. The 1-0. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
Drilled out towards left center field. Carrying well. Gone. A solo shot. The Cardinals score first. It's 1-0.
Boog, his plan was to hit the ball hard, and he was going to figure out the rest later. You can't argue with those results. Just an excellent swing all the way around, and it had that sound coming off the bat that gets everyone's attention. Got a pitch to drive, short to the baseball, squared it up, and the backspin carried it out of here.
One down. Here's the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
The 1-2. It misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and You know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
That's a strike. Two down, nobody on. That one not close. And the count's even at 2.
They've got him working a little harder in this first frame than he anticipated.
2 down, base is empty, but 1 run across here in the finale of this 4-game set. And that just misses.
Well, I think he's trying to get a feel for where that one missed. I mean, it could have gone either way, but he looked a little shocked for a second there.
And a payoff pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Here's Jose Ramirez, having a nice season in the power categories, 8th in the National League in home runs as of today. Ramirez with a homer in his last game. And the 0-1 just missed. Trout off of first with 2 away. And a foul ball.
Strike him out.
The 1-2. Deep drive down the line. Foul ball. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. First inning and already up to 23 pitches. That one almost got him.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
Ground ball right side. Fair ball. Here comes Trout flying around third. The relay to the plate, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
And now here's the starter for St. Louis, Kyle Leahy. He's got one of the best ERAs in the league this year, which is just a polite way of saying good luck scoring.
Yeah, Boog, he's got to deal with the scoreboard operator. Keep it clean. I'll bring snacks.
He's basically allergic to giving up runs. Somebody get this guy an antihistamine.
Yeah, he treats a base runner like a pest problem. Quick spray, gone in seconds.
More ribbies than some teams in this league. Unbelievable production.
Yeah, he doesn't snack. He feasts, especially with ducks on the pond.
The next offering misses. And that's ball 2. That one fouled off. The 2-1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Well, they call that an advantage count for a reason. You're so much more likely to get something you can handle. We've all seen the defensive shift make a big difference in defending against pull hitters, but it's not foolproof. He pulled it as expected, but he found a hole that time.
Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. King Tuck, to the plate now. Quick toss to first. Ohtani back in. Check swing. No appeal. And it's a ball and a strike. Now one miss. Runner takes off. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Brings it in. Runner tagging from first. Applies the tag, and they get two. Double play.
Well, we assume it, but not all double plays are 6-4 threes or something like that. Right there, it's just sort of a combination of good defense and poor base running, and probably more of the latter. That's a big turn of events in this inning, though.
Got it started a little too early. Strike one. Swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. That is the inning. Nothing doing here for Pittsburgh. They're down 1-0. Second inning set to go. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
He's hitting for that pop. Came out of the gates really strong.
Yoshida went deep in his most recent game. Yoshida starting as the designated hitter, batting sixth in today's lineup. He's been on a terrific run at the plate, hitting over 350 in his last 10. There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. Out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they add on. It's 2-0.
He's going to the plate with a ton of confidence lately, and he's getting the results to back it up. No doubt, those two things feed off one another. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
Late swing, foul to the left. And it's caught for the out.
Batting it, the catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Here's the catcher, Ivan Herrera. A big game for him last night. He had 4 hits in that one. That misses. Ball 1. Swings through that one out in front that time. Rusty Valentine calling balls and strikes.
Book, something I hear from hitters about Valentine is they know they don't have to protect off the plate too much in 2-strike counts, and that can be a big deal in terms of your confidence and seeing some pitches in that at bat.
Suzuki takes it in for the out. 2 down.
Batting ninth, the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on. Towards first. Into the outfield, base hit. And that keeps the inning going.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, J.J.
Back to the leadoff spot in the St. Louis lineup. J.J. Weatherholt digs in now. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. Yo one. In the dirt, blocked. Gorman, the runner at first with 2 gone. That one is absolutely belted. Can't get to it as it drops into the corner. Gorman around third. The relay throw. And he's out. Touchdown, and that ends the inning.
Man, I think his legs are feeling good in this one. He really tried to stretch it there to go from first all the way to home, but he ran out of steam a little bit as he came around third. Great relay from the defense, a quick tag at the plate, and they cut down the run.
We head to the bottom of the second. Here's the Pirates catcher now, Raleigh. Ramirez fires over to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, number 5, Murataka Murakami.
Murakami with some struggles at the plate recently, not uncommon for rookies.
You know, Boog, at the start of my career, I got only 3 hits in my first month, but I kept at it, and I finished the year hitting 300. I know he's going through it a bit right now, but he's capable of figuring it out.
Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Got him looking. And there's 2 away.
Just dropped it in there on the top of the strike zone. Certainly not what he was trying to do with that curveball by any means, but at the plate, you could tell he wasn't expecting it either. I'd say he got away with a big-time hanger on that one.
Ketel Marte, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Marte launched a homer in his most recent game. Oh, 0-2 now. Fastball is outside. Kazuma Okamoto hoping for a chance. He would represent the tying run.
Yeah, Boog, plenty of power in that bat. They'd love to give him a shot here.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Reaching back towards the wall. On the warning track, and hauls it in. So they make short work of him there. We play 2 full. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates nothing. It's an back at Comerica Park, and stepping in for the Cardinals, Jordan Walker.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of the hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
Hot shot to third. Slings to first in time.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
And now a little barking back towards the umpire. Clearly thought he got that outside corner on what was a pretty big pitch. Sometimes that only makes it worse for you moving forward, but it can also open up that location in the future if the umpire thinks there's a chance that he missed it.
Throws to first in time.
Up next for the Cardinals, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
2 outs, base is empty. Now up the Cardinals' number 4 hitter, Mike Trout. 1 for 1. He singled to left his first time through. Swing. On the ground. Whips it to first. That's the 3rd out. And down in order go the Cardinals as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Welcome back and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. That one at the knees for a strike. Fastball for a strike.
Good pitch to hit on a tee up in the zone. I think he was looking for something else right there. That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
On the ground to third. Slings to first in time.
Batting in, the center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
And the 1-0. Out towards right center field. And there's 2 down.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Bobby Witt.
And now it's Bobby Witt Jr. Check swing on the first pitch. Appeal down to first. Yes, he did. That's a swing. He's in the top 10 for most stolen bases in baseball right now, Siggy. You can't ignore him when he gets on base. Two down, nobody on. Got him looking for the strikeout. That was pretty nasty. Down in order go the Pirates. They trail things here 2-0. Back at the ballpark. And in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. His stolen base numbers this season are good enough to put him top 5 in baseball, Siggy. Hammered down the right side, but foul. The 0-2. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge really on his horse for this one. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And a quick out, number 1.
Designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida.
The 1-0.
That's a ball.
High fly ball down the left field line. Way back there. And a foul ball. That's too low. Full count now.
Let's go Pirates. Come on, Pirates.
Payoff pitch. And there's a base hit to left. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Alex.
And here's the first baseman, Alec Burleson. 0 for 1 so far. Yeah, that's fouled off.
He's a bad ball hitter, so even if you get him to chase pitches outside the zone, he still might beat you. Not an easy out by any means.
Okamoto. Here's Marte for 1. On to first, double play. One hit in the inning, but nothing more than that. We're midway in the fourth. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates nothing. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been struggling.
Shohei Ohtani.
That's a ball.
And a big swing and a miss. Battling here as he fouls it away. Oh, that got away from him. And he's going to reach on a hit by pitch to lead off the inning.
Pirates, the right fielder, Kyle.
Curve in the dirt, kicks away. And now a man into scoring position.
Man, it seems like his control has just totally left him out there. He hits the guy, then immediately throws a wild pitch to move him into scoring position. I'm sure that's a lonely feeling out there on the mound right now.
That one lifted to left. Walker gets under it. And there's one away.
Up next for the Pirates, the left fielder, number 99, Aaron.
So now with one away and a man at second. Here comes Aaron Judge. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Leahy checks the runner. Ohtani back in. So man into scoring position, and now the tying run comes to the plate. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. Fair ball. Here's Ohtani flying around third. He'll score easily. It's an RBI single.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Liner snagged at first. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. But they pick up one run on the RBI single. On to the top of the fifth we go. This is Pirates baseball on the ready now for the fifth inning. And now the Cardinals catcher. That's too low. Ball one. Herrera, 25 years old, and he was born in Panama. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. Judge takes it in for the out.
Up next,
one up, one down.
The second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Next offering is downstairs.
2-0 count. You really don't want to give in here. You've got to work the edges, really execute a pitch. Hopefully you can get back into this count.
Next offering is fouled back. Two balls and a strike. Here it comes. Foul ball. And now 2-2. Nice grab onto the pitcher. Takes it himself, and he got him. Nicely done at first for the out.
Up next for the Cardinals, the shortstop, J.J. Weatherholt.
J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. A two-run double, and he is fly to center field. Check swing called strike. That's strike one. Swing and a ball lifted left field. Judge on his way over, and he makes the catch. And that'll do it. Nothing doing for the offense that time. Last half of the fifth coming up. It's the Cardinals 2 and the back here at the ballpark. Let's check out the latest news from around the league.
Baseman number 5.
This one in the air center field. And there's one down.
Woo. He was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Martin.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
That one misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Swings and chases a low one there. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout.
Finished him off by blowing it by him up high, but they did a really nice job of setting that pitch up. The plan of attack early on was to keep everything down around the knees, so that was a good call to change his eye level and run it by him for the K.
Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. Two down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Check swing, but he went too far. Going to count 1 and 2. Got him swinging. Bucks go down quietly, and our score remains 2-1. Back, it's been a great game, so let's take another look at the most important moment so far. Jordan Walker getting ready to hit.
The left fielder, Jordan Walker.
Out towards right center field. Suzuki on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. One pitch and one out.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And it's fouled away. Right through there for a strike. And he chases that one. Two gone. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's Trout, 1 for 2. He had an RBI base hit back in the first.
That's a strike. No.
Two down, nobody on.
Back one.
Right through there for a strike. Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. That completes the strikeout, inning over. It's the Cardinals 2 and the Pirates 1. Back here in Detroit. Well, we go. Ichiro Suzuki now at the plate.
Suzuki.
Hit in the air, left field. One away. Bobby Witt Jr., the next Pirate to hit. Witt having more success against left-handed pitching this season, as might be expected. Swing and a miss as he gets him to chase upstairs. First signs of movement in that bullpen out there. Ryan Fernandez. O'Brien also throwing. And a foul ball. Got him. Now 5 strikeouts for him on the mound.
Well, he went up there trying to be aggressive, that's for sure, hacking at those first 2 pitches, but clearly that last one fooled him. He could have been sitting on something else entirely, but you want to be able to adjust on 0-2 and at least get a swing off when it's in the zone. Maybe choke up, maybe spread out your stance a little bit. You got to give the guy credit on the mound, though. He went right after him.
Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the sixth.
Pretty frugal guy. He is very efficient with the pitch count in this one.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, but it's not in time. Base hit.
Just a good job putting the ball in play and then busting down the first baseline, beat the throw pretty easily. Fielder got a piece of it, but the way that thing came off the bat, no surprise at all. He couldn't pick it cleanly. It's a very difficult play, and that swing definitely was deserving of a hit.
Here comes the manager out of the Cardinals dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ryan Fernandez on the pitch here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings.
Here's Kyle Tucker. Tucker at the plate now, and that's strike one. Quick move to first. Ohtani back in. And now the 0-1. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Burleson under it. And that is the inning. Pirates leave one. They're down 2-1. Top of inning number 7. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Jose Ramirez.
Now pitching for the
Yennier
Pirates,
Cano will take over here.
Well, home runs have been a problem this year. Not doing a great job keeping the ball in the yard so far this season, so we'll see if that factors in. This guy's sink has so much drop in it, it's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Ah, that hit him. And the leadoff man is aboard to start the inning.
The batter, number 34, designated hitter, Masataka
Digging
Yoshida.
in, Masataka Yoshida. He launched a solo shot back in the second inning of this one.
Yeah, that was big for these guys early on. Definitely helped them get off onto the right foot.
And that is out of play. Pitch kicks away. The throw into second, but he's in there easily.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Man at second. Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And that one is out of here. Another homer. His second home run of the game. and they add to the lead. It's 4-1.
And that shot makes their grip on the lead even tighter. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here. Can be tough to bounce back after a big home run, but nobody on, nobody out. You just have to treat it as a fresh inning.
Swing and a miss. There's the changeup. Got him swinging for the strikeout. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Good pitch right there. I mean, he's attacking a location that this guy at the plate tends to have trouble with. And there's just so much information in this day and age, sometimes too much information. But the guys that can take that information, process it, and then go out there, Boog, and execute the pitch, go right after that hitter, and get the result that they were anticipating. That's really good pitching right there. And it's a good job of the pitcher and the catcher working together.
Close one. Doesn't get the call. Ball one. 2 runs across in the inning. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Smoked on the ground a second. Fires to first in time.
Up next for the Cardinals, the second baseman, Nolan Gorman.
Here's Nolan Gorman. 1 for 2.
That's a ball.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Two down, nobody on. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. And he'll make it to second base with 2 gone.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Manager out of the dugout now. Pirates with a new arm on the mound. Tyler Holt.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
And that one fouled off. Runner at second, 2 down. There's the swing and a miss. Bolton, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Goes down looking for the strikeout. They limit the damage here. 2 runs for St. Louis on this blast. It's now a 4-1 ball game. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show. Back at Comerica Park, set for the last half of the 7th. Aaron Judge at the plate.
Aaron Judge.
And ball one to Judge.
Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that.
Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And a good start to the inning.
Up next for the Pirates.
Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And he grounds one to the right side. Oh, great stop. There's one. On to first, save. So they get one, but a really nice try there.
Awesome job of getting to that baseball. Really good dive there. Doesn't have time to get up to his feet, so he throws from the seat of his pants, and he throws on the money.
One out man at first. Munetaka Murakami, the next Pirate to hit. Close one, doesn't get the call. And it's 1-0.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like...
Pulls it down, and they're 2 away.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
Comes up empty. Raleigh leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball, right field. Trout settles under it. And the inning is over. So 1 left for Pittsburgh, and they trail it 4-1.
Leading off for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Jordan Walker. Now pitching for the
Welcome
Pirates,
back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Kenley Jansen.
And as relievers go, he's not a big strikeout guy. Tries to force weak contact, so command and execution are huge for him.
Up the middle, and that one finds its way through. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Up next for the Cardinals, the center fielder.
Here's the center fielder, Lars Nootbaar.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
That misses. Ball 1. And another ball. Jansen, a righty that throws with power. 38 years old, and he's a native of Curacao. Looked like a strike to me, and here comes the challenge. It just shaved the zone. They'll keep both their challenges. The 1-1. Ground ball to the right side. Witt for 1 and 2. What a play.
Up
For me, that's one of the toughest double plays to turn on the infield. The first baseman has to get inside, create a throwing lane to hit that middle infielder to start the double play, and then from there, completing it back to first. Really good job all the way around.
Two down, nobody on, and we're in the top of the 8th. That misses. 2 balls, no strikes.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
On the ground, right side. Into the outfield, base hit. So Jose Ramirez now gets a chance with 2 gone.
Up next for the Cardinals, the third baseman.
Now it's Jose Ramirez.
Finish him.
And the 0-2.
0-2 pitch that far out of the zone gives the hitter a little confidence that maybe he can climb back into this at bat.
Fastball right back to the mound in plenty of time for first, and that is the inning. The Cards leave 1 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead.
Now pitching.
Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Ryan Stanek. He last pitched 2 days ago. Here's the third baseman, Kazuma Okamoto. He's got the power, but great contact skills. One of the best contact hitters in the game. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful, not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
That's outside, and the count is 1-1.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
On a strike, the pitch. Way inside, gets out of the way.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with the 3-1 count.
Swings and misses, and the count's full.
Well, it's critical right here that they bear down and turn in some quality at bats. Try to chip away at that lead, because if it gets to the 9th, that closer's coming in.
This one in the air, center field. And there's 1 down.
Up next for the Pirates, the center fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
The Buccos trailing by 3 here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Liner, and oh, that got him. Saved at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Definitely some concern here. That ball came back and got him right on the pitching arm, as you can see him trying to shake it off.
And if nothing else, you worry about him getting some dead arm and losing some feeling. But from what I can tell, I think they're going to let him continue, and that's a really good sign.
Bobby Witt Jr. will next.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if be a little more.
Now a pinch hitter coming on for the Pirates, J.J. Bleday.
Man, it must be nice to pull a superstar off your bench, huh?
In the air to left center. Walker on his way in. He's got it. And there's 2 down.
Up next for the Pirates, the designated hitter, Shohei.
So back to the top of the order. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Here's a run-scoring opportunity. You definitely got to push something across because it's not going to get any easier. You get to the 9th, you got a lockdown closer ready to come in.
And there's a foul ball. Suzuki off the first with 2 away. The 2-1. Hammered down the right side, but foul. That misses. And a full countdown.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something in the gap should definitely score it.
Gets a piece and stays alive. Payoff pitch. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. It's there, and that's a great play. It's the Cardinals 4 and the Pirates 1. So coming into the game now on defense, Nick Gonzalez. He's in at shortstop.
Nick Gonzalez.
And next is the designated hitter, Masataka Yoshida. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
Now pitching for the
Pirates with a new arm on the mound, Adrian Morejon.
Well, he's been a really tough guy to take deep this season. You usually have to string some hits together in order to get to him.
To the right side, and it's through for a hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Up next for the Cardinals, the first baseman, Alex Burleson.
On the ground at first. It's through for a hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
The catcher, Ivan Herrera.
Ivan Herrera, the next to hit. 0 for 3 in this one. Cardinals trying to break this one open. In the air, right field, pretty well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. His first homer of the year, and they tack on 3. It's 7-1.
Already playing with the lead, and now they're celebrating a home run. They're having a great time out there. I think he was anticipating the hitter to be caught off guard by how slow that changeup was. But to his credit, very patient, waited for it, and he turned it around.
Here comes the manager out of the dugout, and he'll make. Here comes the closer here in the ninth, Mason Miller. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Miller.
Let's go, Mason.
Fly ball down the line. This has got a chance, and it is foul.
Clearly hoping he could get a swing and miss on that, but doesn't fool the hitter with that breaking ball. Nice job, just couldn't keep it fair.
Fought off foul.
Come on, Mason.
Here's the 0-2. Hit on the ground to the right side. Murakami takes it to the bag. Finally gets the first out here on the grounder. Back to the top of the order. J.J. Weatherholt next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 4 with a double. Out towards left center. Judge settles underneath it. And there are 2 down.
Up next for the Cardinals, the left fielder, Jordan Walker.
Here we go, Mason.
Out towards right center field. Tucker really on his horse for it. Pulls it in on the run. And that's the 3rd out. St. Louis gets 3 on the homer. And the lead is stretched to 7-1. It's an NL Central showdown right here on MLB The Show.
Now pitching.
Back now as they hand the ball to a fresh arm to start the bottom of the ninth. Riley O'Brien. He pitched yesterday, and we'll see him once again.
Leading up.
So here's Kyle Tucker now.
Right fielder,
and this is very likely the last chance he gets to keep his hitting streak alive. Left field. And it stays fair. Around first and hustling for second. And he greets the new arm from the bullpen with a double.
Well, he keeps the hitting streak going with that 9th inning knock right there. Coming through under pressure, and not the ideal way to get the job done, Boog, but it works.
You know, only once during DiMaggio's famous hitting streak did he wait till the 9th inning to extend it. That's pretty amazing.
Yeah, and the best thing to do is get that thing out of the way early. No doubt about it. You can move on with the game. Otherwise, you start gripping the bat a little tighter as the game progresses towards the end.
Man at second. Swinging a foul straight back. Judge over the top.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
That one outside. 2 balls, 2 strikes the count.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
Come on, Aaron.
Here's the 2-2. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes and 1 out now.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Raleigh swings through it for strike 1.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. The 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. And the Pirates with only 1 out left. On a line. He's got it. Ball game. And the Cardinals take the finale here. They win the series 3-1.
These hitters had the long ball working for them today. 4 home runs had a lot to do with them coming out on top.
And a 7-1 finish in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.